Every once in a while, between the hard as week-old-bred platformers and the generic extreme sports games, I get a moment of peace. I was enjoying just such a moment when she walked in.
Adam, I need you to review Max Payne 2 by tomorrow. No excuses.
She was a pushy dame, but then, they all are. All right, Webb, whatever you say.
Do it right. Screw this up and the paperwork will be hell.
I shrugged with the complacency of a man who already knows his dark fate. Max Payne 2. The first game was a pleasant romp through the grimy underworld of a film noir New York City, and this one looked no different. All the same, I had a job to do. My name's Sessler. I rate video games from 1 to 5.
The past is a puzzle, like a broken mirror. As you piece it together, you cut yourself.
After the bloody mess at the end of the first game, Max Payne is once again a detective for the NYPD. But good things and Detective Payne just don't mesh.
Like all the bad things in my life, it started with the death of a woman. I couldn't save her.
Max's life is almost back together when someone who's supposed to be dead turns up with breath in her lungs and a fresh clip in her pistol.
Mona?
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
So begins a slow spiral into the despair that Max thought he'd clawed his way out of at the end of the first game.
Call it denial. I wanted to dig inside my skull and scrape out the pain.
Max Payne 2 is a mirror image of his predecessor. Dark, bleak, not afraid of embracing the surreal.
What? I'm a collector. Do you know how much this stuff is worth? I tell you, much.
Sure, it looks prettier, and Max no longer looks like a constipated game developer, but you do the same things as before. You shoot, you dive. You slow the universe down to make yourself a more efficient killing machine.
You have to give me a lot more than that.
All right, Max. How about the Havoc physics engine? Max Payne 2 rides its exceptional physics engine like an obsessed adrenaline junkie strapped onto an endless roller coaster through hell. Everything is movable, breakable, and most importantly, looks good flying through the air. It's easy to get lost in the game, just seeing what will happen if you shoot at this or throw a grenade at that. Bullet time adds even more over-the-top fun.
What are you doing?
The million-dollar question I didn't have the answer to.
The action gets tough, but it's never frustrating. That said, the diving and shooting can get repetitive. An endless stream of enemies assault you one after another, and you have to take them out one way or another. I started rating each thug's death from 1 to 5. 4. 3. 5. Sometimes you have to know how to make your own fun.
When entertainment turns to a surreal reflection of your life, you're a lucky man if you can laugh at the joke. Luck and I weren't on speaking terms. Or maybe the place was just too lame to be funny.
As it turns out, Max Payne 2 is short. Real short. Morgan's deadline of tomorrow left plenty of time to finish the story and head back for more. In the end, Max Payne 2 walked away with a grim and gritty 4 out of 5. It was short, but sweet. Like a one-night stand with that Russian girl you just can't stop telling your drinking buddies about. Still, I wondered, did that justify a 4? Then again, in this black hole of sin and vice we call the gaming industry, was there really anyone I had to justify myself to?